Good morning, guys. Today we're going to do a ULS lesson about addition. Okay, so here's our story problem here. Actually, I think we've done this one in class, but I'm going to go ahead and do the lesson. Okay, Mary Beth is counting items at the bank. She counts 6 deposit slips. She counts 1 loan application. How many items does Mary Beth count all together? Okay, so between deposit slips and loan applications, we're going to count how many she has all together. Okay, so the number of deposit slips Mary Beth counts, here it is, 6 deposit slips, 6. Number of loan applications Mary Beth counts, she counts 1 loan application. And they put it right here, 1. 6 deposit slips plus 1 loan application equals how many items does Mary Beth count altogether? 6 plus 1 equals, let's see. Get our calculator. And you don't have to use a calculator. You can use your fingers or you can use blocks or whatever you have handy. 6 plus 1 equals 7. So 7 is the answer that we will put right there. Let's go on to the next story problem. Okay, Ryan and Randy are passing out lollipops to customers at the bank. Ryan passes out 2 lollipops. Randy passes out 4 lollipops. How many lollipops do they pass out all together? Okay, so Ryan, we're going to take his 2 lollipops. Number of lollipops Ryan passes out, 2. Number of lollipops Randy passes out, Randy passes out 4 lollipops. So plus 4. 2 lollipops that Ryan passes out plus 4 lollipops that Randy passes out equals number of lollipops they pass out all together. Okay, I'm going to go back to our calculator. Here's the C. Anytime you want to erase something, just push that C. Okay, 2 lollipops plus 4 lollipops equals 6. Sorry, 6. Looks like it's, if you use the calculator on your computer, it'll keep up with the ones that you have done. So we're on this one, 2 plus 4 equals 6. Okay, let's go to the next one. Ryan and Randy are passing out lollipops to customers at the bank. Ryan passes out 6 lollipops. Randy passes out 1 lollipop. It actually says lollipops, but Randy passes out 1 lollipops doesn't sound right. So we really don't need that S. Okay, so let's pretend it says Randy passes out 1 lollipop. How many lollipops do they pass out all together? Okay, it's still Randy and Ryan, but this time I guess it's a different day. They pass out a different number of lollipops. So on this day, number of lollipops Ryan passes out is 6. You can look up here in your word problem. Number of lollipops Randy passes out 1 lollipop. So plus 1. The number that Ryan passes out plus the number of lollipops that Randy passes out equals number of lollipops they pass out all together. Let's go over to our calculator. Type in 6 plus 1 equals. Here's our past ones. All right, 6 plus 1 equals 7. There's our answer right there.
7.
All right. Okay, here's a new word problem. Danielle is collecting items from bank tellers at the bank. She collects 3 money envelopes and 2 coin wrappers. How many items does Danielle collect altogether? Okay, so number of money envelopes Danielle collects, 1, 2, 3. Okay, they put that number right there for you, number of money envelopes. Number of coin wrappers Danielle collects, 1, 2. Number of coin wrappers, and they put 2 there for you. Okay, so here's all of the items all together that Danielle collects. So let's count them. Instead of going to our calculator, let's just count the items. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 money envelopes plus 2 coin wrappers equals 5. Okay. Randy is stacking items on a counter at the bank. He stacks 7 deposit slips. He stacks 3 loan applications. How many items does Randy stack altogether? Well, the number of deposit slips Randy stacks. And again, let's leave the calculator out of this. Let's just go ahead and count our items. Okay, so the deposit slips, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Number of deposit slips, 7. Plus number of loan application, Randy stacks, 1, 2, 3. Plus 3. 7 plus 3 equals, let's count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 equals Randy is stacking items on a counter at the bank. He stacks 0 deposit slips. He stacks 7 loan applications. How many items does Randy stack altogether? Okay, number of deposit slips Randy stacks. Remember, it says 0, so there are no deposit slips. Number of loan application Randy stacks, 7 loan applications. So we have nothing to count up here. So they put the 0 for number of deposit slips plus 7 number of loan applications. So let's just go ahead and count the number of loan applications. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because 0 plus 7 equals
7.
7. Okay. Ryan is giving out items to customers. He gives out 10 coin wrappers and 4 lollipops. How many items does Ryan give out altogether? Okay. Number of coin wrappers Ryan gives out. Remember, it says he gave out 10. Plus number of lollipops Ryan gives out. Remember, he gave out 4 lollipops. How many items does Ryan give out altogether? Let's add. Okay, remember how to add double digits? Okay, we're going to start over here to the right. We're going to do this line first. So we're going to say 0 plus 4. 0 plus 4 is 4. Now we're going to do the left hand side of the problem. 1, and if you don't see a 0 here, that just means 0. So you can always put the 0 if you're writing out these problems, but I just leave it blank. But it still means 0. So 1 plus 0 is 1. So the number of items that Ryan gives out altogether, 14. Because he gives out 10 coin wrappers plus 4 lollipops. So that's 14 items he gives out altogether. Okay, let's do one more, and then I'll let y'all finish the rest of this activity on your own. Okay, Mary Beth is setting out items on counters at the bank. She sets out 11 deposit slips. She sets out 4 money envelopes. How many items does Mary Beth set out on counters altogether? Okay, remember it says she sets out 11 deposit slips. Number of deposit slips Mary Beth sets out on the counter. And they put 11 right here in these boxes. Okay, number of money envelopes Mary Beth sets out on counters. Remember, 4 money envelopes, and then they put the number 4 right here in this box. Okay, so again, how many items does Mary Beth set out on the counters all together? And then if you notice, they give you some space to draw out the problem. So if you need to draw out 11 and then 4 items, you could use the tally mark, but you don't have to. Okay, so 1 plus 4, starting over at the right. What's 1 plus 4? 5. 1 plus 4 is 5. Now let's go work the left side of the problem. 1 plus 0 is 1. And here's our answer, 15. 11 plus 4 equals 15. All right, guys. Well, you have a good rest of the day, and we will see you Wednesday at our Zoom meeting. Have a great night.